have Andy Johnston here from Josto Computers. We're talking tech.
Yes.
It's all things tech on
Yes.
this Tech Talk.
Yep.
Thanks for being here, Andy.
Thank you.
What are we getting right into?
I'm going to talk about the things you should know before you're trying to buy a computer, or things that you should kind of keep in mind when you're looking for a computer,
Okay.
and kind of those kind of things that some people might not know.
Okay.
So we're going to do 5 things that you should look for when you're looking for a computer.
Okay.
First one is deciding what you really need for a computer. So is it a desktop or is it a laptop?
Laptop, yes.
And I give the now thing, if you're a laptop, is the reason why you buy it is portability. Some people think they just want to get rid of the wires on their desk, so they buy a laptop just so they can sit it on the desk, and that's the only place it ever sits.
Right.
That's not the real purpose for it. You can buy desktops now that you don't have to see all the wires. You can hide everything's wireless and all those kind of things. So you will get you'll get a better warranty, which I'll talk about next, and a longer longevity. With laptops, most of them are manufactured at the place of the manufacturer. So if something goes wrong with it, you're going to be without it for a bit. So if you're doing it for something in business, you might want to think of a desktop where it can be fixed locally.
Right.
If something ever goes wrong, it's usually fixed that day or the next day, where you're not without it for 2 weeks, and that can't happen. So those kind of things. Number 2, warranties. So most of the big box stores or most of the big things will usually do a 1-year warranty. Some of the smaller stores like us will do a 3-year warranty. So that means 3 years, anything goes wrong with the desktop, it's fixed at our store.
Well, and this is an interesting one because they offer you warranty all the time, and sometimes it's hard to know, should you, shouldn't you? But definitely for computer, take it.
Yeah, well, not extended warranties. That's all personal preference, and you can look at those kind of things. Most things now is cheaper products, so it's not like if you're going to get extended warranty, sometimes it's just not feasible. It's not money wise. So but with laptops, it's your majority a 1-year warranty. Some of them are 2. With all of our desktops at our store are all 3-year warranties. So those kind of things.
All right.
Next thing is budget. So depending on what you're going to do with the thing, you should be able to talk to some of the salesmen, especially us, where, okay, this is what the things that I want to do with the things, and they should be able to know what you should have in your budget. You don't need a $1,500 computer if you're checking your emails.
I was just going to say that,
But if you're playing games like shoot 'em up games, or you just want to play some Minecraft and those kind of things, you might need a little bit more, and they should know how to say, okay, you don't need that computer.
So go in there knowing what you want, right?
Yeah, or just a list of things that, okay, this is what I do now, and then they'll go from there.
Okay.
Service. So next thing would be make sure that when they, like for us, we do all our service in store. So make sure that they can repair what they're selling, and that they're knowledgeable. Like if they have a virus, or if you get those kind of things, or if you have remote support, you can phone us, and we can either log onto your computer remotely through our website, and those kind of things, to try to help you out. Those things, not just buy it and then you're stuck. Okay, where do I get some help from?
Right. Yeah, so you can make it a little bit more convenient.
Yep. Yeah. And then the next thing would be specs. So things like storage and RAM and processors, those kind of things you don't necessarily. That's more of a tech thing, but if you don't know those things, especially at our store, we kind of try to dummy it down so we don't try to overload you with, oh, this has got 2.4 this and 2.6 this. And
a lot of people don't understand that.
Most people don't, and we try to make it more of an analogy of the things that they maybe do know. Right. And because that's what we do, is sell computers to the everyday person. We don't, majority of it, the people that are tech, they'll come in and tell, some people know more than we do. But majority of the people, they just want to know, okay, what does this mean? And we try to dummy it down a little bit.
Are you selling more laptops or desktops?
We sell.
I'm just curious.
We sell about the same.
Yeah.
We sell with people like me. I don't have a laptop. I like sitting at a desk with a mouse and a keyboard and lots of screens and do my work that way. Where some people like that portability, like to sit in a coffee shop and type away and stuff like that. And that's just personal, whatever day to day.
And just back to number 3 on budget. What is a budget for? Like, what do you want to budget for both laptops?
So depending on what you're like, if you're just checking some emails and stuff like that, we have some refurbished computers at our store for like $250.
Oh, that's good.
We have newer ones that start right from $600, and then so really the everyday person, 6, 7 if you want a screen, maybe $1,000. If you're, and then depending on what you're after that is, it's more money. Like gaming computers start around 15 to 2,000, those kind of things. And then sky's the limit, really.
Perfect. Well, Andy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And again, you want to get a computer, a desktop, a laptop, if you want to find anything else about your computer, you have problems, contact Josto Computers, and the information is there on your screen.